Hey, fifth grade, we're going to work on some math today. Please get out your Set 2 fifth grade home review packet. Set 2, this is the second set you received, and we're going to work in day 2 today. It's our second time in day 2, so we're going to be on the back page for day 2. All right, go ahead and open up and let's begin. Hey, fifth grade, day 2. From Set 2 packet. Number 1. Gus and his friend Xander rode their bikes over spring break. Xander rode a total of 36,789 feet. Gus rode 1,452 more than Xander. How many total feet did Gus and Xander ride together? All right, fifth grade. So, this always gets us this more here. We read this and we think, oh, Gus rode this many feet. No. We don't know yet how much Gus rode, but we know it's that much more than Xander, and we know Xander. So, let's do this. Let's find out how much Gus rode. How would we write Xander's amount and Gus's this amount more? We would do 36,789 plus 1,452. And we get to use a calculator. So 36,789 plus 1,452. Gus rode 38,241. So 38,241 feet. It's a lot. And it should be a little bit more than what Xander rode. So now we have both of their amounts. So how many total feet did Gus and Xander ride? What kind of math are we using here? We need to combine Gus and Xander's amount. If you said addition, you're correct. We have Xander's amount, which they gave us in the problem, 36,789, plus Gus's amount. They did not give us Gus's amount. We solved for Gus's amount up here, and we got 38,241. So now we need to add those two large numbers. Use your calculator. We've got Gus's amount already right here, plus 36,789. Together, they rode 75,030 feet. 75,030 feet over spring break. Problem 2, day 2. Marcy has 556 books to put on bookshelves in the library. Each bookshelf holds 22 books. How many bookshelves will she need to hold all the books? So Marcy has a big old pile of books, 556 books. She needs to take that big number and put them into smaller groups of 22. So she's got the big old pile of 556 books. And she's going to split this number up into a bunch of smaller piles of 22 books each. And piles, I mean she's going to put them on bookshelves. What kind of math is that? Taking a big number and splitting it up into smaller equal groups. Not subtraction. You're right, it's division. So we're going to take our big number, 556, and we're going to divide it into groups of 22 each. And we're going to see how that works. So we can use a calculator, right? Because it's a word problem. 556 divided by 22. We get 25 and 27 repeated. 25.27 repeated. 25.27. 27 repeated. So The question says, how many bookshelves will she need to hold all the books? Can I have 27 hundredths of a bookshelf? Like when you go to the library and they have extra space on the bookshelf, do they just like cut it off with a saw? No. So we know there will be 25 bookshelves completely filled with 22 books each. However, there's this remainder that tells us there's some books left over. They need to be on a bookshelf too. That bookshelf won't be completely filled, will it? But we do need one more bookshelf to hold a few more books. So we need a total of 26 bookshelves to hold 556 books. Day 2, number 3. Kelly drove 3,495 miles last year. She traveled 5 times as many miles as Aaron during the same year. How many miles did Aaron travel? How many miles did both Kelly and Aaron travel together? Let's focus on this first part. They gave us Kelly's amount, and she traveled 5 times as many miles as Aaron. So that means she traveled a lot more than Aaron. How many miles did Aaron travel? So we are trying to find Aaron's amount. And we know Kelly traveled a lot more than Aaron, specifically 5 times the amount. So whatever we get for Aaron needs to be smaller, way smaller than this number. How do we find out if I have Kelly traveled 3,495 miles? I need to split it up into 5 groups and figure out what that is, because one of those 5 groups is going to be Aaron's amount. What kind of math is that? You're right. It's division. We're going to take Kelly's big amount and we're going to divide it by 5. It's a word problem, so grab your calculator. We have 3,495 divided by 5, 699. So Aaron traveled 699 miles. So we've answered our first question. The second question wants us to find out how much they both traveled all together. So we're combining Kelly and Aaron's amount. What kind of math is it when you combine? If you said add, you're correct. We're going to add Kelly's amount plus Aaron's amount. We've got Aaron's right here. Add Kelly's amount. And we get 4,194. That's how many miles they traveled all together. Day 2 from Set 2 Packet. Number 4. Mr. Huffman was loading boxes of apples into a truck to deliver to stores. He loaded 26 boxes into the truck. There were 114 apples in each box. He delivered 5 boxes of apples to Winn-Dixie. How many apples were left on the truck? All right, guys, so to start off, on his truck, let's see if I can draw a truck. On his truck, oh my goodness, he's got 26 boxes. This is a truck. He started with 26. He then took off how many at Winn-Dixie? He took 5 boxes off. So how many boxes are now in his truck? Not how many apples. We're not there yet, but how many boxes? What kind of math is that? You're right. That would be like 26 minus 5, right? So you could use a calculator for that. I'm going to use my fingers. If I go down 5, I get to 21. So now on my truck, or sorry, on his truck, he's got 21 boxes. Each one of those boxes has 114 apples. So that means in one box I got 114, two boxes I got double that. Now, we could be crazy and we could do some repeat addition. We could do 114 plus 114 plus 114 plus 114, on and on and on for 21 times. That would be crazy, right? We're not going to do that, because what is an easier way for us to figure this out? If you said multiplication, you're correct. We're going to do 21 times 114. And this is definitely calculator worthy. So 21 times 114 equals 2,394 apples after he delivered those 5 boxes to Winn-Dixie. That's how many are left in his